Hi there, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to 𝘸𝘢𝘯𝘶𝘚 Tarot. So if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe because I will love it, and don't forget to comment because I love when you guys comment. Okay, by the way, don't skip this. Okay, it's really important for me. I really want you to shake out the description, because I have my PayPal if you want to give donations into the channel, and you can also gift me something. There's my wish list down below. Readings, I have like the prices and things like that down below too, so contact me before, okay, through social media. I want to do more pick cards, but like I'm used to do zodiacs only, kind of the vibe now, but I want to bring more pick cards here. But like, what is blocking you with the end thing that came true for me? Okay, so I put some stuffs here on the table that's going to be your choices. Okay, I'm going to show you one by one the choices that you can make. Okay, so choice number 1, choice number 2, and choice number 3. Let's do this. So if you are chosen pile number 1, let's see what is blocking you right now. Okay, I feel what is blocking you right now is acceptance, is there's something here that you're still holding on into. I feel for the group number 1, I feel there's something major around other people, how other people see you, kind of the thing I'm seeing right here. Okay, so let's see. Okay, that's coming up. I'm taking it. Yeah, look at this, what I was talking about, gossip. You might be holding on, you might be the one talking behind other people's back, or just saying some stuff that are not really nice, but I feel it's more other people and the way they see you, I feel, and the way they actually make it to you. I feel, you know, it's not working out, I feel, in your favor here. Recovery is reverse. It's super interesting because for me this this type of cards here, there's a spirit here, and it's kind of putting you the key in front of you, but you know, allowing you to see it, to see the key. Okay, I feel you're holding on into the key, but you're not quite ready to actually make the move and open the door, I feel here. Okay, you're stuck on the other people's opinions of you, I feel, for most of you here. What is blocking you? You're stuck on the other people, like what they're doing or like what they're thinking about you. And I feel it's what is making you stuck here. For a few of you, you are dealing with depression here. Okay, for a few of you here, they're dealing with depression here. Is there more here, please? Yes, there is. Okay, perseverance here is reverse. Yeah, you kind of give up here, and dreams, or and think, because you thought, like, because of other people's opinions, you thought it was not a fit for you anymore, so you kind of lost a lot of hope, I feel here. Impasse. And bittersweet. There's a lot of anger. You don't probably know that, but there's a lot of anger that are like, that's stuck in their chakras, I feel. Okay, you need to meditate and accept what was. Actually, you can't bring back the past, I feel here. Okay, you can just, you know, spirits are pushing you in the good direction, but because you have lost a lot of faith, and I feel there's people in your ears too, and it's not a help here for you, but that's the overall like picture that I'm getting here. I will say this: every every impasse, you know, everything that is there to block us, you know, to do something, is there to actually show us something. And if it's blocked, it's for a reason. Maybe it's not the right time, or maybe because there's something greater and better for us out there. More than thinking that you're not fitting in, think about like why you're not fitting in. Is this a good or bad thing, okay? And why do you want to fit in? That's because everyone is different, okay? And I'll say here something. Spirits are pushing you to go through it, okay? I'm going to be real. Spirits are pushing you in a way. You got the key. That's the message here that they're passing along, okay? I feel. And you can do this. Don't forget that everything that is blocking you to do something is here to prove you that better is in the way, or that maybe it's not for you actually, okay? So don't forget about this. You don't have to fit in, and don't forget that no matter why, you know, no matter what type of people you're around with, you know, there's always going to be someone who is going to you know, point a finger at you or talk behind your back, because people do that. Guess what? Okay? So live your best authentic self. Don't stop yourself because of what other people are saying to you, okay? And forgiveness here is key here. Stop holding on into things that, I mean, people that are not even there for you, or situations here that are in the past. Don't think about it. Think about like what you have gained from the experience, I will say. What those type of people show you. Because I feel like sometimes like those type of people are here to show you that you don't want this type of people in your life. I mean, that's real. Okay? So I'm just going to go ahead with the tarot now. So what is the end message I will say here? Yeah, I feel like you have been like really, there's a lot of disappointments here, maybe related to career, or people just not, you know, you're not fitting in, or you're just not, you're out of the box, and people are kind of like pointing fingers at you. Is kind of the feeling that I'm having, maybe in relate to career here too, okay? But look at this, there's abundance coming in, okay? There's abundance coming in here for you, and that's the gift here. And I feel like one of the things that might be blocked for you but is being unlocked little by little is your sense of abundance. Maybe there's something wrong with your sense of security here. Maybe you should work the root a little bit, okay? Work your root chakra and your heart chakra, because there's a lot of things here that maybe you have closed yourself up here a little bit, okay? And it's super interesting. Look at this. You have chosen this. This stuff is all about responsibilities, taking care of other people, or taking care more of your own responsibilities. That's interesting you chose this, because it's resonating a lot with your reading actually, okay? I will say better things are ahead, and what the universe is trying to say to you is that keep going, don't give up, even if you did, okay, a little bit, okay? It's okay, okay? There's a quote, and it's super interesting because I was talking with a friend about that the other day, and now I can use it because it's a part of what I said to my friend. I'm going to say it again with this file. Just, you know, you're allowed to be tired and to get a rest, you know, but you're not allowed to quit. It's okay to take a break. It's okay if you're doing this for yourself, but you're not allowed to quit right now, because trust me, there's beautiful things ahead, okay? I'm just going with one more message here. I want to bring some content here, and to make this understandable for you guys. I'm sorry for my English, by the way. I'm French and Portuguese, okay? Oh, that was quick. That was really quick. My vibe speaks louder than my words. What I was talking about authenticity, being yourself. It's not about, you know, originality is kind of something, right? But if you're trying to fit in, authenticity is going to be a little bit, you know, out of the box, and is going to put you in the center stage at the end of the day. And you don't have to be someone else than yourself to actually, you know, the card is kind of summing up everything in the reading. You don't have to be someone else than yourself at the end of the day. So don't try too hard to fit in here, and don't think about what was. I feel you have learned enough, you have enough experience here to get to the key, and the key here is authenticity for me here, okay? Is being yourself is going to make the difference here, okay, at the end of the day. So that was pretty much it for your reading, okay? Don't forget to comment to see if this is resonating with you or anything like that, okay? And yeah, till the next time. Hi there, group 2. So this is the object that you have chosen here, a nice pretty bracelet. Here we go. Here we go. It's interesting because when you see, like, I'm going to focus a little bit on the object of, okay, it's interesting because I feel like there's a lot of work behind this, you know. Look at how this was built. There's a lot of work behind this, and there's a, you know, a fragility about this too, but at the same time there is some beauty behind it. So I will say here that you have spent quite some time here on something here for this group, okay? You might be in too hard, I will say here, okay? I'm getting it. So what is blocking this group, please? What I was talking about. Workaholic. What I was talking about. Balance. Okay, nice card. There's some new stuff being unlocked for you. What is blocking them, please? What is blocking this group? Enlightenment. Enlightenment here. I will say here, you need to find the great balance, because this group, but there is growth here. What I was talking about, you're working hard. You're working. What I was talking about with the object here. There's a lot of understanding behind what you're doing. I feel like a lot of you are into hearts. You might be entrepreneurs, doing things by yourself. You might be your own boss, kind of the vibe here. But there's too much of pressure, I feel. You're carrying too much by yourself. There's a need for balance, and I feel it's quite what is blocking you here. And a little bit of like, you're not putting yourself high enough. I feel you're kind of taking yourself for granted. I mean, you're putting yourself into the work, right? But it's a way of distraction for you. You're workaholic. You're working too much. You know, have some more fun. It's okay, you know. Enlightenment is also about understanding your flows, understanding that you can't be always perfect. And I feel there's a beauty in being, you know, and being authentic and accepting what you are, you know, because I feel like there's like most of the times a lot of workaholics want to, you know, make something perfect, you know, as much as they can. And I forget what I was trying to say. Oh my god, perfection. Oh girl, that's making sense. Spirits are like, yeah, you're right, keep going, girl. So perspective, yeah, you need to lift a little bit the like all the burdens that you got on your shoulder and get out there, because there's something here, there's a lack here of like you're kind of running away, kind of the vibe here. You're trying to distract yourself by, you know, wanting to be perfect or putting like something out there that is perfect. But guess what? Nothing is really perfect. Don't try too hard. Okay, don't try too hard, I will say here. I feel like because you're doing like, by overdoing too much, you're exhausting yourself, and at the same time, guess what? You're trying too hard. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. Okay, at the end of the day, no one is perfect, trust me. And I will say here, there's a little bit of, there's a lack here of like, you're tired, your energy is tired, I'm not gonna lie. So what is going on here? Okay, prayer is reversed though. What is this card about? There's a lack here of taking time to follow your intuition, taking time of just like being in the moment and stop like rushing in and, you know, focus all your intention into the work that you have to do or what you need to do. Don't think as it as an obligation or, you know, this needs to be perfect, otherwise this is nothing. I feel you put yourself down most of the times because of that. And that's, you know, that's so interesting because I'm reading a book these days, and that's Big Magic. I don't remember the author right now, but this book, you need to read this book because a lot of you are going to identify with what I'm like, with what the reading is saying and with this amazing book. Trust me, I'm seeing a lot of this book on my reading right now. Look at this, self-worth. You need, yeah, I was like, I'm remembering now what I wanted to say. You need to think highly of yourself. Put yourself highly into it, okay? Think high, okay? Don't think low, think high, okay? And I will say, you need to be grateful a little bit more here, I will say, because there's a lot of abundance coming your way here. Be grateful here, I will say here. And read the book that I'm advising you guys, because that's amazing. That's an amazing book here. Really, a lot of you for this group are going to identify with this book, okay? So let's see, what is the card here? What is the message here? What is blocking them here? You got all the toils, okay? You got all the toils. You got the passion, okay, to do it. So do it. This pile got so much to say, so much to express, so much fire in them. You might be a freaking fire sign. I will say, okay, for a lot of you, you got a lot of fire in your chart, but there's some placements that are making you a little bit stuck, I will say here. Maybe, okay? I will say here, there's a new project here. You got a lot of creativity within you. Trust. You don't have to be perfect. I feel it's kind of what is blocking your creativity, because I feel a lot of you are kind of like, sometimes they're having ideas out of the blue and you're not using it because you're scared that maybe it's not perfect enough, or maybe, you know, it's not really fitting with like what other people want to hear or like what they want to receive. But guess what? The story is more about you than others. So I will say, trust it. Trust what you need to say to yourself. I feel, okay? do it for yourself a little bit more, okay? Group 2. And one more message here. I'm going to use this and we'll see here. So what is the message here? I'm curious. What is the end message here with this group one? That was super interesting though. Ooh, you got 2 messages actually. I choose to learn true love. What I was talking about. When you're doing things with love, when you're doing things mostly for yourself, and this is not selfish, trust me, because the story is yours at the end of the day. Trust me. And I always trust the direction of the universe, and when I'm being guided is reverse. You don't feel, because you're pressuring yourself to do things, you're not feeling as if you're guided. You're feeling like you're carrying like everything by yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Especially with balance here, there is a need of balancing. Even if it's unfair for other, you need to take a break. Trust me, you need to take a break sometimes. So I will say here, trust a little bit more, be a little bit more grateful, because trust me, there's a lot of guides around you, there's a lot of angels, you're receiving a lot, but you're not saying it, because you're not perceiving it, because you're too focused on work, being perfect, okay? But no one is perfect, trust me, okay? So that was kind of the main message here, and yeah, till the next time, bye-bye. So right away I was super attracted to this one. So I just took it, you know, when I'm straight away attracted to something, when I'm choosing the piles, I just go ahead and take it, okay? So this is kind of talking to itself actually. There is pain here. Maybe you're trying to cover up things that are over low, like, you know, there's too much layers to it now, and maybe there's a need here to stop a little bit and maybe, you know, heal a little bit. I will say here, not like try to put a facade on, I will say, but try to really see deep and go deep, okay, into it and deal with it, I will say here. So let's see if I'm right. So I will, oh, look at this. What I just got the deck facade. Oh my god, there's a lack of gratitude here. There's a lot of pain here, I will say. So what is going on here? Yeah, look at this, forgiveness. Self-worth is reversed here. I will say here something here, really it's not helping with your self-worth here, but there's some renewal here. So I will say here, you're not going to be stuck in this situation forever. So this is the great news, okay? But I will say that's what is blocking you here. Look at this, forgiveness is here. You need to open up this heart chakra up here. You need to accept here. There's a need for accepting that that's the situation, okay? But now what? Now I need to go ahead and see the future. I need to be present at least, okay? There's a lack of being present, I will say too, okay? So what is trying to tell me here? Yeah, you're mourning here. You're kind of depressed here about the situation. Trying to put a facade on perfection here. Trying to say that everything is okay when there's too much to deal with. I will say miracle here. You need to trust your intuition here. Maybe there's not concrete proofs around you and the reality, but it's happening in the treaty. So you need to actually be aware of this, okay? So what is the pain here going on? Impartiality here. Dissipating. There's a lot of this, like, you're trying to numb the pain with other stuffs. can be some type of addiction. You're getting like, you like to not deal with it, you're just rushing into some other stuffs, okay? So that might be something really hard for you here. Miracle really want to pop out, so I'm taking it here, but it's reverse. And creation, I feel like there's a blockage with your crown chakra, I will say, because like spirits are trying to help you around with this, but you're not trusting them, I will say here, about the situation. So two more messages. Okay, I'm taking it. Discovery, look at this. Work your root chakra too. There is a lack here of being like centered by yourself and not taking on the other people energies, okay? So be aware of this, okay? Maybe you're really intuitive, really emotional with other people, and you take on the energy of other people easily, so be careful about that. And isolation here, you're just too focused on the situation, because maybe a lot of you are just not doing anything with the career, or just not like finding their path, kind of the vibe here. And I feel that's you need some help here, I will say here, this group, but you're trying to put that face on that everything is fine, that you can handle this by yourself, okay? But I will say what, like, the pain, like, where is coming from, I will say someone or some type of situation that makes you actually, maybe some type of failure, I will say something that you didn't pass, I will say here, maybe here, that put your self-esteem really low, I will say, and it's not helping you. Isolation is really not helping you here. And trust me, the more you go out there, the more you put yourself out there, the more fear is going to dissipate, because you know, fear is here to actually, you know, secure. It's a way to protect yourself, I will say, okay? It's a way to actually, fear is here when you're not used to do something. Fear is like, be careful, because you're not used to this, and you just react because fear is saying this to you. Fear is just doing her job. She is just trying to protect you from harm. But if you talk with fear a little bit and know that it's okay, because you want to do this, you want to go through the fear of doing it, it's going to be okay. You need to push a little bit here. This group needs to push a little bit here. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck. But I will say it's going to get better. It's not going to be forever. This is temporary, okay? Like the body is, okay? So try to live as much as you can, okay? Don't focus too much on the past, okay? So, group number 3. Tarot. Oh, so much cards. You got so much to say. Should I take it? Maybe. But I just wanted one, so I'm going to shuffle again. They're like, no, you need to take this, okay? You need to take this, because we're not kidding. The same cards again, but one was just left out in the deck, so I'm taking it, okay? There's air, fire, and earth here, so you might be those signs, okay? You might be a fire sign, a air sign, and a earth sign here, okay? Yeah, there's a need here to reach help. Go ahead and try to find someone who could help you. Maybe like try to point out what is needed here that you need to focus in. If it's career, go ahead and try to get out of this comfort zone and go ahead, be confident, because you know, you don't have to go with nothing in, you know, and just say yes to everything that they're offering you. No, you have your own criteria, okay, and your own self. You just need to be authentic and be, okay, I need help. kind of the vibe here, and it's really hard to admit this, okay? And there is a need to, and I feel that if you got, like, if you are dealing with depression, just this is going to help you, like having another person supporting it with you, okay? Yeah, you need to accept other people help. You can't do this all by yourself. It's your story, it's your part. You need to do your part, right? But you don't have to carry all it by yourself, you know? You need to accept other people help, especially in relate to career, I will say, and in relate to future, you know, your future here. Trust what comes, I will say here. Especially if you're an entrepreneur or you're trying to reach some type of level of entrepreneurship here, okay? It's time to move yourself into like thinking, planning, organization will help you bring out like the best of you, I will say here. And I will say, if you don't know what to do with life, if you don't know, it's okay. You got a goal, you don't know. But I'm like, you need to say to yourself, okay, I don't know, but this is like, this unknown is not going to stop me to actually reach what I want. It's to discover what I'm good at, what I really want to do, what is exciting for me. I want to know, okay? So try to talk with your fear, I will say, okay, a little bit, and try to calm a little bit, like your fear. It's okay to be afraid, but I will say here, the more you're stuck, and the more you feel like that, the more you're in the past, and the more you're going to keep being stuck. That's why you need to shift this energy out, okay, a little bit. One more message and that's it, okay? Pile number 3, we'll see here. But acceptance is key here for you, I will say here. It's going to unlock a lot of things here for you. Accepting the help of other people, accepting that you can't do all it by yourself, okay? The moment I align with love, clear direction is presented to me. Accept other people for who they are. Accepting yourself for who you are is not a shame at all, okay? So that was kind of the main message here that I needed to deliver here for this group, okay? That was a really interesting reading, and if you really like, if you can identify with it, tell me in the comments. I will really be glad to hear you guys talk about that. And yeah, till the next time, bye bye.